అందరూ కలిపి పిల్లలకు ఆనందం అంతే విజులు కొనిద్దాం అనుకున్నాను. తర్వాత మీ కూర లాగేసుకున్నాడు. ఇంకా అసలు రాత్రి దాకా అసలు మూతిలా ముచ్చుకొని ఉన్నాడు. అసలు వేస్తుంటాడు.
Good morning, student. Inform your friends to join quickly. They have only the 70. Don't think only the quiz will be taken. At the end, you'll get 200s. I have a random attendance also. I'm not telling anyone. Those who are actively there, I am taking for 3 times attendance in the middle of the class hours. Put in your groups. Inform your friends to join quickly. A lot of shortage of time to cover. Good morning, Akshay.
Good morning, ma'am.
Let's get start for today's session.
Yeah, ma'am.
Students are, I think, in sleeping, not at John Saturday.
Good morning, all. Any doubt on yesterday's topic we discussed?
Only the responses have become,
Uh,
but it's not John's. We have the yesterday response with 266. With 10 questions. I'm not because yesterday topic is very difficult to understand about API, RESTful API. I made it to understand about the theory of wherever using what is the purpose for all those things. Whenever attend a quiz, it will get an idea about the API theory background. So you will get an average of 8.72 out of 10.
okay.
It's a good attempt of that to get it. Then we are planning to conduct one more quiz on Wednesday. So we are into the Dean Academics. Balakrishna sir, we're asking that time. As per our schedule,
Um,
as per the schedule, the Tuesday will be classes will be over. Then daily basis we prepare the quiz. Now we are planning to conduct the overall quiz with the syllabus from whatever starting from the last Wednesday 17th of May to till the Tuesday of that. For all covering syllabus, we are giving one quiz with 50 questions. Then I have to take the quiz part to get the certificate of that. And timing is will be put it in Tuesday class. What time and how many time it will be allowed to open. It will not open to for every day. We have only the precision that time only to open the quiz. So those who are attempt that quiz, those people only will get the final certificates. That one. Okay, for all these daily basis quiz, then final. And according to that, we'll generate the certificate of that. If you have any doubt from any topic from the beginning to till today, almost all the topics will be covered morning and afternoon. And Akshay is also decided to give advanced concept depends upon our interest. If you want to learn anything, you can ask voluntarily. We need that topic, and he will explain that topics. And it will end up with the today morning as well as the afternoon for this class. Okay, you ask and get it know about which topic you want, or you want to brush up with the previous topics. And that is also will be fine. Let hand over to the Akshay.
okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So, very good morning to all. We are almost reached the end phase of the Python internship 2023. I hope you all had a good learning time. Okay, and more than just watching the meet and understanding what is going on here, I hope you all have got a chance to try hands-on. Apart from those who are working on phones, I agree it has been kind of just like a YouTube video, as in just watch and no proper hands-on. But yeah, you can try it out when you're back at college. But today, as yesterday discussed, we will be covering and I'll be finishing the whole Python syllabus today, preferably the morning session. And afternoon session is mainly for some of the advanced concept, whichever you want to kind of want me to teach beyond Python internship syllabus, or if you want me to kind of discuss or brainstorm with a project, we can engage the 2 hours. But hopefully today the classes will be over, and yeah, we'll start with today's class. And before starting today's class, I want to understand about uh, about your feedback on the internship, and you have any doubts on the topic we covered last class. This could be anything. We can do anything, like any doubt in the concepts we did previously. Any doubt? Okay. So so we all started from basics of Python, and we have reached to the stage where yesterday we actually fetched the data from the internet. We fetched the data from the internet, and today we'll see how to work with Python. So how to work with files using Python. For example, we have files and folders in our system. We also have the files and folders over here. So we'll see use how to how to work with files or a system files using Python. So in order to do this, we have the module called inbuilt OS library, which is called as OS only. And now using OS, what we can do is we can actually start accessing about the files using our Python code. For example, here we have one such code called as os dot get cwd. So get cwd stands for current working directory. So when I use this print get cwd, it says that actively we are in the folder content over here. And now this is called as get cwd. Here what are we doing is we are getting the current working directory. So the something very similarly what we can do is we can change the directory. For example, we can do os dot change directory to content slash. I have another folder called sample data. Content slash sample data. So when I do this, and again if I print os dot get current working directory, we are in sample data folder. We are now inside sample data folder. Any doubt? Any doubt on printing the active directory and changing the directory? Okay, and I want you to understand we have two types of path. So one is the absolute directory and one is absolute path and relative path. So whatever we see this, this is called as a relative path. Whatever we get, for example, let me show this. So, for example, let me show you the difference between absolute path and relative path. So, os dot get cwd on my laptop will get me Akshay Kumar. So, this is this. So, and let me show you how to print the relative path. So for example, now if I say os dot path dot absolute path, so this gives me the this is the absolute path of complete path of the current directory. And when I say relative path, so when I say relative path, that is os dot path dot relative path of this. Let me put it over here. When I say print os dot path dot absolute path using one argument. So I'm printing the absolute path over here, and here it is os dot path dot relative path, where the path we can start with this. When I give this sample data, the absolute path for this sample data is here. Actively we are in the sample data, and when I give this, it says that this is the parent of the given path. So This is the difference between relative path and absolute path. So it goes like this. In absolute path, it starts from, for example, in Windows, if it is like this, c dot windows dot users dot downloads, this is absolute path. Okay, the same thing if it is for a theoretical example, as you are many of you are on Windows, relative path, we get it as like this, like only path which is related to actively it will be printed. So this is what is is printed over here. It is the intermediary directory. So this is what the difference between OS path and absolute path and relative path. So now very similarly what we can do is we can create a path. Actually we can create a directory using os dot make directory, and we can actually give a directory path, such as in sample data we can create another directory such as Python internship, let us say 2023. You see here we created a folder here. How to create a folder in your laptop using Python is we have to use a make directory. Are you able to see, are you able to notice a difference over here? Python internship 2023. Or let me create this also. We can create in this level also. Content only we can create a directory. Any doubt? Any doubt on folder creation? Right now we are dealing with files. Okay, we are dealing with files using Python, and so what we did was we actually started using OS module in order to start working with files. So at first what I did was I got to know which directory I am currently active into this in this notebook, and in this environment the content is actually in the content folder, and then actually I try to explain the absolute path, the complete path, and the relative path. For example, the sample data is related to the content, that is called as relative path, whereas when I print the absolute path it prints the whole path. And then I created a sample directory using make directories function call the content folder. Any doubt? Any doubt? And now for this path actually I can print the os dot path dot directory name. I can print the directory name by passing this path. What are the directory structure we have? For example, sample data we have slash Python internship 23. So directory name will give us the complete path. For this, the directory name is this. The base name also we can print, which is the end part. Path dot directory name, can print the actual name with base name. The base name is Python Internship 2023. Any doubt? Any doubt? This could be the content directory folder also. Let me explain. The folder where this present is called as the content directory, and what's the name of the folder is called as the base name is Python Internship 2023. Any doubt? And what we can do is we can list all the directories which is present in the given path. You see here, it is printing all the directories which is present in the given path. Are you able to see the difference over here? The system, we have system over here. Root, we have root over here. We have run over here. We have SRV. Bin, boot, media. So we can list all the directories present in the given directory. So in my Mac path, so when I say os dot list directory of current working path, you see over here it is listing so many directories over here. Any doubt on listing the directories? We can also kind of print the size of the data which is in the using get size. We can print the size of that directory. So it is 4 MB. It's 4 MB. So it gives in bytes. So 1000 bytes is equal to kind of 1 megabyte. So this is where we can print our size of the directory also. Any doubt on this? Any doubt on printing the file size and folder contents? Any doubt? Any doubt using this? When you write a program where using menu driven approach, you ask the user for the directory to navigate to, okay, and you need to create a folder. You need to check the check if folder exists, or you can also print the basically a menu driven program. Let me add it. create a menu. List all the folders. Set the size of the folder. Create new folder. Can you write a program for this? Can you write a program for this? Come on, guys. What happened? Last day, show some enthusiasm. No, it is Saturday morning. I know it is Saturday morning.
Not response, and the teacher is also will get bored to teach. Respond and you make activate for that. Asking for the
This is fun.
question.
Like we are working with system today, as like how we work with internet data. We are working with your own system. So these are all the advanced concept. Actually, kind of you can put in your add it to your project, do something, and which will help you to kind of increase your interest in programming and development, and you can eventually kind of make some good projects. You guys want to do the program or shall I continue? At least reply that. Okay, I'll continue. So, for example, before we do anything on writing to the path or anything, we need to check whether if we are on a right path. For example, say right now, if I have to write only to the content path, I have to check whether the current path, whatever is there, am I on the right path. So, in order to do that, we can use the path module to check whether the path exists or not. So this says that this path exists. For example, if I say os.path.exist with some fake name, it will pass me false. So something similarly, we have other functionalities. For example, is directory. I can check whether this continue folder is a directory. If it is a directory, it will be true, or else it will be false. And something very similarly, we can check whether the file is also valid, such as is file, and I can pass sample data slash so if this is files, it will return true or it will return false. Any doubt on handling with files? Any doubt on handling the file paths and changing the directories? Have created a poll. I want you to answer. I want you to honestly answer so that we can do some fun activity so that okay, the poll shows that half of the class is not awake only. Ajit, you will use os dot. You should ask the path name from the user on which path the user has to create a folder. Check the folder. You have to ask the user to give the path. It will be a string. So now let us create a file and we'll write to the file, we'll read the file, we'll delete the file, we'll operate on file, okay? So in order to write the file, we will create a new file. New file using open method, and we'll give the, first of all, I'm setting the current active directory to os dot ch directory to content.python internship 2023. And when I see get CWD, currently I'm in Python internship. Now what I'll do, new file equal to, I'll use a open method to create a file saying that sleepy.txt. I'll create a text file with the writing mode. We have to give the mode in order to open the file, such as, for example, by default the file will be opened in the reading mode in order to just read. So for example, if you have to kind of write, we have to use a writing mode. At this point, if file is present, the file will be opened in a writing mode, or else a new file will be created. So, and once the file is created, I can say new file dot write, and I can say hello all, wake up, sleepy Saturday, and I should use a new line in order to go to the new line. And once it is written, okay, once I have done, I have to say new file dot close. Once we have opened the file, we have to mandatorily close the file, or else we won't be able to kind of easily work with files. The file will get corrupted. So when I execute this, and if I open Python internship 2023, you can see here the new file is created, sleepy.txt, and you can see over here wake up all, sleepy Saturday, and we are on the new line. And if I now say wake hello all, good night, and if I run this again, what will happen? Will this hello all good night be on the second line or the first line? Can you guys tell me whether this will be on the second line or the first line? I want you to guess. I want you guys to guess. We have series of second lines and one first line. Let us see what happens. Second line. Okay.
After this, tell to someone to share the screen while creating a file, appending a file for all those things. Will be able to doing or not, let it check it also. Those who are present, that is enough. If we are get it 5 to 6 screen is also more than enough. We can't
Yeah.
do for all 155 people to do it. That is, it shows your interest. Okay. That will be faced in the exams. We don't bother about that. If you're done, the students, you're working on that, at least you can show that screens, then let it. Give some problem on that, open the file and all those things. Read line, read lines, group, everything. Okay, once the topic is covered, let it share the screen and check it out. Is it doing or not?
Okay, ma'am. So here you can see the file is overwritten because we are opening in writing mode, and every time we open the file, the cursor will be on the start of the line. So it will overwrite. In order to avoid this, what we can do is we will open a file in append mode, and and when I execute this, so actually when we open in append mode, one minute. So we are using write mode, and then I'm running append mode, and when I open sleepy, So here you can see we have two data. So whenever we want to kind of append the data, that is we have to kind of add the data but not overwrite, we have to open in append mode. Whenever we have to overwrite, we have to open in write mode. Any doubt? Any doubt on this? Any doubt? Something very similarly, we can read the data. We can read the data in a read mode, and we'll actually read the same data, right? We were able to kind of print the read from file. Any data? Exactly. Whenever we open a file with write mode without properly kind of specifying append, we will lose the content. Any doubt? I want you guys to try all this now. I'm giving like 5 minutes. I want you guys to kind of create directory, create file, read file, append file, everything, and I want you guys to share the screen. Is it clear? Is it clear? How many of you have tried? How many of you have tried the program? Kind of, I want you to raise your hands or share your screen, as ma'am said. Yeah. Can you explain what is happening, Tejaswini here?
Here we will creating a new file.
Yeah.
Write the message hello hello good night,
Okay.
and then exit into file. Then close the file.
Okay.
First open the file, then write the file, then close the file.
What's the difference between W and A here? What's the
W
difference?
means write a
Yeah. Continue.
W means write a file.
Uh-huh.
A means append the file.
Okay. Whenever if I have to kind of retain my data and write upon it, what I should use?
R.
Whenever I have to write the data to my file without losing my content, which mode should I use? Write or append?
Write, sir.
Without losing data, we use append. Whenever if you want to kind of delete the whole data and restart again, we use the write mode. So it's a append mode. Good,
Okay.
Tejaswini.
Thank you, sir.
Anybody? Apart from Tejaswini, anybody? Janavi, yeah, please explain. Speak, Janavi.
So here we have opened the new file called sleepy text. Uh,
Yeah, go ahead.
and that we have written like hello all, good night.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, we have created a new file. The next part is like we are opening that saved file which we have created, then again printing it and closing it.
Yeah. Did you try the previous program regarding menu-driven problem for working with folders?
Yes, sir, but like I did it and again I accidentally closed the tab.
Okay.
If someone did for the previous assignment, can share that also. Then even others also get an idea what are the things you want to write it. Folder creations.
Okay, any doubt on so far whatever we covered the topics regarding files? Any doubt?
There is a two chat message. You can check it out and give the answer. Paragraph read. You have a read.
Yeah. I'll answer them, ma'am. So, your friend has asked the doubt regarding what if say we have a huge data. Okay, I'm just generating the data over here. Say I have so much data. What if I have to read only few data? So in that case, you can use read lines. And here, read line returns a list of lines from the stream. So for example, we can pass here we can use the int variable to in order to refer how many lines we have to read. For example, say if I set hint to 2 and if I print content, if I say read lines 2, it says that good night. And if I say some 4, let me do this. So this is the data, and to get the read lines, 1 minute. So in this case, what I have to do is, for example, in order to read first 3 lines, what we can do is we can use for line in range of 2, can print using loops. So using read line, I can say line and run this. It is printing. So you can see over here, it is printing till here. So instead of here, if I say lines, you can see over as here it has printed so many lines. So this is how we do it. So any doubts on working on read mode, write mode, append mode? Any doubt? Any doubt? Okay. Now let us see. So now say for example, we are opening this file. Okay. So we are opening this file, but I want to add my name at top. So in order to change the line number, okay, in this case, what you can do is, if I have to change the line number and then write at specific line, what you can do is you can use existing file dot c, and you can add the line number as any line and then you can write it. And then if you open the line, you can see over here, 1 minute. So for example, if I'm creating a file and I'm writing author, let me add some lines. Existing file dot write saying that data, and now I can say existing file dot seek the first line and then add this and then execute. Let us see what happens. Here you can see first I have written the data. Okay, let me do this. It will be a very good demonstration. First I'm writing first line as Akshay, okay? And then I'm writing the data. But again, what I'm doing is I'm going back to the first line and I'm writing data. So for example, if we don't use seek, then our data will be like author data. But when we do seek, according to this, let us see what will happen. So it is like data over here and then Akshay over here. So it happens like this. This is the use case of seek. And the modes I have already talked about: write, read, and append. And yeah, so and we have one more function called as truncate. For example, say we have this. We have so many files, and I say truncate to 4, truncate to 3, and then if I show you, data will be kind of truncated to 3 over here. So the data will be reduced to 3. For example, let me show you again. So this is our data. This is our data, and if I say truncate to 10, data will be kind of truncated to the number of bytes. So in order to resize the file, in order to only retain the given set of size, we call this as truncate. You can use to kind of reduce it. So with this, let us move on manipulating the folders. Arshit, you have to use tab space character and new line character in order to do the arrangement. For example, let me show you. Very good question. In fact, a very good assignment to come up with. For example, say we have students over here, okay, and here we have and what I'm doing is I'm creating a variable with this. So we have several students over here. Okay, we have 4 students over here. Now, if we have to write this with a proper format in the file, let us try this out. So students file, I'm opening in students.txt in a write mode. And then what I'll do, I'll use for loop for student in students file. What I'll do is student file dot first of all write. What I'll do, use this write name name roll number marks. And actually close the file and check whether we have done the proper formatting. So we have student, and here you can see we have a proper formatting. And let me increase this tab space a lot. So now what I have to do is I have to use for loop, proper formatting. Ashit, are you following? You can now, I hope you have got the int and you can actually start this. Student of name and student of marks. Oh shit. Okay, wait. Yeah. Now if you open, you can see over here we have our data which is formatted. You can increase the tab space accordingly. Actually, this is how you do the formatting. This is how you do the formatting. Yeah, but this is due to the invalid character set. We have one solution for that. 1 minute. Try it. Wait and let me know. Yeah, we can do something like this. So we can do something like this where we add Let us add a format of say student dot name. Using format I'm trying. Okay, so we have a formatting here. So 1 minute. I think we can fix this now. So what we have to do is shit, here you go. We got the format. Shit, can you try for attendance program? Can you try saving the attendance status with the something very similarly? This could be one good short project for you all. So if you have done the attendance management program, you can extend it with a files concept in order to save it as a file. Because I can share this file now with Maya ma'am and she can open it easily and she'll get the data. Any doubt on files? Any doubt on files so far? Want us to try anything? You want me to try anything? For example, Arshit asked regarding format, so we tried it. If you have anything, we can try, or else we can go ahead. So now let us see another module which is called as shuttle in order to directly work on files and files and folders, such as renaming the folders file, such as relocating it. So we can try it. For example, say let me import shuttle module and say for example right now I have this file in sleepy is in Python. I can also let us start by copying this sleepy.txt to the sample data. We'll try to copy this sleepy.txt to the sample data. So in order to do that, what I can do is I can say shuttle dot copy. Let me print the current working directory. It is Python internship. So I can say shuttle dot copy the file which is content of Python internship of 2023 sleepy.txt2 sample data. So when I do this file will be copied to the sample data. If I refresh, you can see sleepy.txt over here. Any doubt, guys? Any doubt? We just copied the sleepy.txt to sample data folder. Any doubt? Something very similarly, we can actually, instead of copy, we can directly move the file only using shuttle.move. Here, let me change this path. So what we'll do from sample data, I will move anscombe.json to the internship folder, internship directory. So now if I rename, you can see over here, I just moved the file from this folder to this folder. Any doubt on moving? Any doubt on moving the files? And you can actually rename the file also. You can use shuttle dot move. I can copy this and I can move it as akshay.json. So you can see if I refresh, it is renamed as akshay.json. Using move only, we can rename our file to the different name. Any doubt? Any doubt? Any doubt? So we can also delete the directory. So we can say that we can say os dot remove directory. We can say content dot sample data Python internship 2023. So when I call this and refresh the data under sample data, the folder is gone. Any doubt on deleting the files and folders? Something very similarly, we actually deleted the file. Something similarly, I can say os.unlink content of Python internship sample data of sleepy.txt. Any doubt on file operations? We created a file, we write into file, we append it to the file, we read the file, and now we are acting upon the direct files and folders only. We copied the file, we renamed the file, we moved the file, and we also saw how to delete the file and folders also. Any doubt? Any doubt? If we do this unlink or remove directly, we won't get the deleted file back. Very good question, Puneet. If we use unlink or remove directory, we won't get the deleted files back because it is directly removed from the operating system. In order to send to the trash and recover, we will be actually using one of the another module called send to trash. Here what we will do is we will say send to trash dot send to trash, and we can say content dot Python internship 2023 slash akshay.json. And if I do this, the file is deleted, but I will show you. I have to open a trash 1 minute. So let me show you this way. Oh shit, okay, wait. We deleted here, right? So I can't show you the recover option. Puneet, you can try if you are trying in your local system. Okay, wait, let me try this here only. So os dot can create a file here. Now I can say import yes, and I can say import send to trash, and I'll create a random file, and I say in a write mode, and I say random file dot write. Hello Harshit, this is your asked demo, and I'll say random file dot close, and now I say if I say send to trash dot send to trash, save delete file dot txt. Now the file will be deleted, and let me show you here. Arshit, can you see here the save delete is the trash, and you can actually you can you can delete or you can get back. So this is how you can do it. Any doubt? Any doubt, Arshit? Okay. So we covered the operations on files. Want me to anything explain? We have 10 minutes. We can cover. And today afternoon we can we'll have a class from 2 to 4, and at that time I'll explain you about matplotlib, and we can do any advanced concept if you are interested. Else we will wrap up the lecture series of the Python internship 2023.
Akshay,
Yes,
we
ma'am.
can take up afternoon 2 to 4 with some little bit conceptual panda because we are using in data science. Little bit matplotlib as well as because now
Pandas will check because we have to I can explain them with Excel sheets, but for
only
data analysis it will be tough for them in order
not
to
that
grasp
one.
the
Just
concept.
what are the simple command, how the data visualization can be done it for
Yeah,
that.
okay, that I'll cover, ma'am.
Introduction because the matplotlib numpy we already thought about, so we can take up the brush up with the numpy models as well as with the matplotlib as well as the last little bit with the panda about that one.
Yeah,
Then
ma'am.
we need have a 10 more minutes. I put in chat box some little bit concept about files.
Ma'am, it is covered, ma'am. Truncate is covered, seek is covered.
Okay.
If they have any doubt, we
In
can try
that
it
one
out.
because you have to I prepared question all those things. We should be know about what how we are executing for that all the methods. Then it is get it for
Yeah,
answer.
ma'am, it's explained. So
And today
let me-
we have class at from 2 to 4. Will about the what the remaining concept with the files as well as that. This is done.
Matplot and pandas will use data visualization with pandas and matplotlib for drawing the graphs and all. We'll see that, and we can engage
Then
that.
if you need any other than that, you can also ask in that class.
Yeah, you can ask
The
Yes.
class 2 to 4, right?
The class is at 2 to 4.
Okay.
Today afternoon class is at 2 to 4. I hope
There-
all of you have started working with projects. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me. And on Tuesday we have mainly time for project demo.
Can you do anyone? We have 5 more minutes written. It is there. So you create file, put it that file in that try and cache. If the file is exist, it should be in that else case. The file is exist. If it is not there, it will
Yeah,
come.
you can try this assignment to check whether the file is present or not. You can
exception
try
admin.
this simple exercise. Yeah.
Just do it and can share the screen. Asking for your collab link, whatever you're execution. Done.
I will share probably after end of all the series.
Actually, I will give, you can also give an option for the Google class. There are 2 Google classes created, right? In that material, you just upload whatever you have that material
I
in that.
haven't joined the classroom, ma'am. I'll pass you the access. I'll share the link so you can share with them, ma'am.
If you share to me, I will just upload it into the both the Google class code.
Is Jivan, what are you going to print? Okay, ma'am.
You can tell what is use of flush also.
Ma'am.
The file.
Let me, yeah, I'll give you an access. I've added the Python internship link. Any doubts? How to start on what, Tejaswini? What is your project? What are you planning to build? Can you share about it? Tejaswini, why are you going for like such complicated project as in like data cleaning and all? I mean, I want guys kind of like stick to the projects where you can use the concepts which you have learnt in the internship at a fundamental level along with some of the out of the box concept. So don't go at a data set level and data science level. Tejaswini, I want you to kind of, if possible, reconsider your project idea. Try to think at a application level. If you take complicated at first, then you don't know how to think. Eventually, kind of, there has to be a proper flow. You have to start doing like easy project, intermediate project, and then you can go on the specific domain projects. If possible, reconsider your project idea and try to use the concepts which you have learned in the obviously like you will be using loops and all. Try to work with object oriented concept. Try to work with multi modules such as numpy, matplot, or say any other modules you have, and try to do from it.
Any more doubts? Asking about GUI.
Varsha will try. If I get a time after completing pandas and matplotlib, I'll definitely kind of explain you all with GUI using Python. Tuesday, yes, it will be the project demo day. Maya ma'am will give you more context on it.
Everyone, you are filling that Google Sheets. According to that, we'll take up the name and we'll ask in who will be giving first or seconds, who are prepared. Then let it take your demo and explanation for that. No need to worry about the PPT for all those things. Whatever done, just to explain it. That's the convey is very much important. Okay. Can you tell me? I just put one code in that. What will be happening in that code? If Akshay is done everything, have this be the answer of this code.
Okay, ma'am, I'll leave. So if they have any doubt, I'll clarify in the afternoon class.
I think.
Thank you,
Okay,
guys.
so if we join at 2 o'clock once again. So
Yeah,
I will
class
post
timings
the
is 2 to 4.
2 to 4 only. Don't miss the class. And we have some assignment work and as well as with the quiz link for the 2 days. Okay. Afternoons also have a quiz as well as the assignment. We have to do it after that. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, ma'am, bye, ma'am.
It will be overwrite. Why Harsha will get an error? You have to create a file with the demo.txt, demo2.txt within the write mode. Okay. So whenever you're writing that good morning, what happened? Demo2.txt have a some file should be there. Hi, welcome. So can you able to get hi, welcome with a good morning, or it will be overwriting with demo2.txt? We have only one line, or we have get 3 lines. Tell me with one line or 3 lines you will be get it. overwrite? What will be add up to that? Can you tell me for this? It will continue for that program only. After you have a... So don't think, you just run it without using close function, Varsha. Are you getting error or not? You can let it get an idea about it. It's not mandatory to use F close. Just check it out. Not all the cases. For doing the simple program, just think. So I have a next question. F is equal to open demo.txt. We have a. What is the use of a? Have all four clarity in that. What are the four functions can be used in file? We are doing a. We have a good afternoon. Assume you have a file with hi and welcome. You type the things hi and welcome in the demo.txt. After that, I am writing good afternoon, and we have displaying the same demo.txt. What will be the answer? A for what? Appended. So where? Appended to the beginning of the file or end of the file? Beginning of the file or end of the file appended? Can you tell me that? So very good. See the next question. How to create a file? What is the how to create a file? Can you tell me the syntax? 16. How to create a file? The syntax. I want to create a file with demo2.txt. So what is that we are using that? A for appending you done, W for the writing you done, and R for read the content will done, and how to create a file. What is that? I want to create demo.txt. .txt. 16 you'll be getting. Oh, you are typing 16, huh? No, you're putting length. Everyone getting good afternoon only, right? Open demo.txt. Okay. This is opening a file, Narmada, but you want to create a file. The file is not created yet. How to create a file? This is creation for the directories, Shiv Kumar. I need creation of the file. Heard about X? The use of X? This is change directory, Pooja. Just listen my question. How to create a file, not directory. How to create a file? We have RAS, no? The same way you have a X is also available. X is used for create a file. Can you tell me what do you mean by this line? We have a file with demo.txt. We have a R and T. What is R and T? Indicates. What is R and T indicates? Opening the file. Okay. We have the file. What is T? Not read through. R means read. Very good. What about T? The read text. To read a file has a text. Very good. If I print the value, then after that you have to put the word after read. Same file, after that line, if you give this line f dot read, so that our output will be getting, assume your demo.txt is a good morning. The next line is welcome. Good morning, next line is welcome. You use the line to know the difference between, I will to thought the next one, f open demo.txt with r. So now if we run this, we have a demo.txt. You can create hi, welcome, bit. Okay, this is my file. So I'm doing a f4.demo.txt with rt. So then if I run the file, I want to give the printf statement. This is demo. Say hi, welcome, BAT will get it. Clear? I'm doing the text mode. So let I comment the first line. I will open the second line. F open is equal to demo.txt rb. Can you tell me what is an rb will do? What an rb will do? Same line. Instead of RT, if I use B here, getting error. If you get an error because of your file is not created, maybe. Here you have to check it out. Your file is not created. Now open demo.txt with RB. What is an RB? So T for you says text, B for what? Idea? B for the binary file. There are two types of one is binary as well as that text. So wherever you have a enter, then you will get it a space between that. Let us check it out. Now you can check if you run the file, same file. See, we'll get it for the demo is nothing is there. Dem you were given. Wherever you are given enter, see hi, carriage return new line, welcome, carriage return new line, and BAT. See, this is will get the output. So you know the difference between the RT as well as RB. RT is you are not getting any slash n and slash r. RB will get it as this one. So this is that is also options available in the read write file. So you can also use the directory files with the different location. We can use it, and you can go for that. Only the read line will be do for what? One line. If you want to do for the second line, this is what how many number of lines I want to print one by one. Who is that? We have another one. It's the last problem you did. Later after that I will give to as an assignment this question. So what is the difference of this? F open demo.txt r for x in f print x. What it will done? Try this. Last f is equal to open demo.txt. The demo I have a welcome hi BAT. We have a for x in f print. Instead of I am using print with the read function. The read functions are available to read the content of the file. I don't want to use the read content of the file as a built-in function. I'm doing manually to read the content. Then I should be used for x in f. X is a variable. In the file pointer f, I am printing all the content. Is there any doubt? Just to run that, you are getting the output or not, check it out. 10:15 I will put a quiz. We have a 25 questions we need to attend for the 30 minutes and it will end up for the 10:50. 10:50 I will close my link. Okay, 30 minutes to be added to that. You are getting error. Why you are getting error, Syed? I don't know. If you share the screen, let I can answer the question. What is the use of this code? We are using import os.remove printf. What remove will do? What is the use of remove? Remove the file. Yes. How to remove the directory? How to remove the directory? Did you try catch? Did you try catch? I told to do it the file. See, I will put the answer for that. Let's check it out. So what is that we'll be doing? So I have a import OS. Import OS path exists. If you are never using path, you should give the path of the file where it is located. If you use the remove file, if it is the file is not exist, you should be go for that. Else file is not exist. If it is exist, you remove the file. See that we put it into that to use with if and else the conditions. The file is exist or not to check it out. I'm using that models as well as this. Okay, let's the time for the quiz. We are planning to conduct a quiz. I told it at the morning itself. The quiz for the whole syllabus, what we taught from the beginning of the day to the end of the day. It's on Wednesday at 10 o'clock of 50 questions. See, I'm not releasing your any answer for that day. Once you complete it for all the days, then only we can know. After that, some days I will release the answer. You have to be prepared for all the questions what you learn in the class. Okay, so this is for we are using the 50 marks for the assessment to generate your certificate, as well as to give the marks for your fourth semester component. We will send you to that marks to the department. Don't ask me any query about, so whatever the quiz marks we are sending, that marks only we'll put into that. So you should be prepared for the quiz for that, and you have to make a report of this Python. See what you done from day two till that. The topics are we covering. We are giving assignment questions in that one. You should be make the answer to that assignment, and whatever the format is given by the department, you should be do, and you have to submit to the department. Don't come with me for any approaching for that any assignment for all those things. You just follow the, because each department it's follow its own independent reports. It's not common to all. Okay, according to that, you just only I am sending. These are the people are attending, and these are the people be scoring for everyday quiz as well as the final quiz marks. We will be putting to that. Okay, all the quiz link.
ಹಂಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಒಂದ್ ಫುಲ್ರಿ ನಿಂದ್ರಿ ನಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಗ ಅನ್ಸು ನಮಗೆ ಅಂತ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾತಾಡೋ 2-3 ತಾಸು ಬಿಡ ನಿಂಗ ಒಂದ್ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ನೋಡಿ ಒಂದ್ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಮನೆಗವ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಆಂಟಿ ಬೋಸಟಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸುಮ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ
Vijayalakshmi, you can unmute.
ಗಪ್ ಜನ
Vijayalakshmi Tamman.